It is crystal clear to everybody now that the right to asylum in the EU is based entirely on the strategic interests of Western imperialism. The European Union's meeting with Taliban representatives in Brussels this week exposes the reality behind its fake humanitarian rhetoric. After waging a brutal 20-year war in Afghanistan under the banner of democracy, women's rights and freedom, European governments are now negotiating directly with the Taliban not to rebuild the country that they helped to devastate, no, but to make it easier to deport Afghan asylum seekers back there. While the EU continues to criminalise those who support anti-Zionist, anti-NATO and anti-imperialist resistance as terrorists, the EU has no hesitation in engaging with Afghanistan's extremist leaders when it serves Europe's white supremacist migration agenda. Human rights concerns go out the window when they want to reduce non-NATO friendly refugee numbers. At the same time, the European Commission has proposed extending temporary protection for millions of Ukrainians while excluding newly arriving men of military age who are not authorized by Zelensky to leave Ukraine. Taken together, these policies reveal the true face of this empire. Afghan refugees are told it is safe enough to return to a country still ruled by the head-chopping Taliban, despite repeated warnings from human rights organisations. Meanwhile, working-class Ukrainian men as old as 60 are forcibly conscripted to die in a losing war not of their own making to protect the Zionist-dominated interests of NATO. Meanwhile, those Ukrainians who had either the money or the good luck to leave already get to stay and benefit from the migration system that is denied to the victims of the Zionist empire. These beneficiaries make up a loyal constituency in Europe, but isn't that the whole point? These are not humanitarian policies, these are policies of NATO-controlled migration management and geopolitical calculation. Whether dealing with Afghanistan or Ukraine, the EU is demonstrating that refugee protection is subordinate to the social engineering of imperialist policy objectives. Those fleeing wars, started, shaped and intensified by Zionist power politics, are welcomed, rejected or returned according to strategic necessity rather than universal human rights. Only when we break the chains of the Zionist-dominated EU can we have a free, sovereign 32-county socialist republic. Only a sovereign socialist Ireland can fight to dismantle the very colonial system that causes displacement in the first place.